The motorcycle world is about evolution, but sometimes evolution takes a bold step that feels like a revolution. That's exactly what Honda has done with the 2026 Honda CB750. A name that carries history, respect, and a golden legacy dating back to the original CB750 of 1969. A bike that wasn't just another motorcycle, but the machine that earned the title, the first Superbike. In 2026, Honda brings the CB750 back to the spotlight, blending nostalgia with cutting-edge performance, and creating a motorcycle that doesn't just ride into the future, it redefines it. At first glance, the 2026 CB750 is a masterpiece of balance. It carries the classic lines of the CB family, clean, muscular, and timeless, but with sharper edges, modern aerodynamics, and a stance that looks ready to pounce. The fuel tank bulges with a sculpted design that nods back to the heritage of the 70s, yet the frame and seat line are sleeker than ever, giving it that aggressive, naked sport silhouette. This is a bike that doesn't scream for attention, but commands it the moment you see it. Underneath the styling is the real story. The 2026 CB750 is powered by Honda's newly refined 755cc parallel twin engine, the same Unicam platform seen in the Trans Alp and Hornet, but tuned specifically for the CB character. Honda engineers pushed for smooth mid-range torque, linear power delivery, and thrilling acceleration that feels equally at home in the city, on highways, or carving twisty backroads. With around 91 horsepower and 75 Nm of torque, it doesn't just sound good on paper, it feels alive under your hands. And speaking of sound, Honda has engineered the exhaust note to give that satisfying growl reminiscent of the classic CB750 four-cylinder, but with a modern twist. It's deeper, punchier, and tuned to make your heart race when you roll the throttle. This is not just performance, it's personality. But Honda didn't just stop at the engine. The 2026 CB750 is loaded with modern rider aids and electronics. You've got riding modes, Sport, Standard, Rain, and Custom, that adjust throttle response, traction control, and engine braking to your preference. Honda's throttle-by-wire system makes everything precise and predictable. So whether you're pushing hard or cruising calmly, the bike responds exactly how you want. On top of that, Honda equipped the CB750 with Honda Selectable Torque Control, HSTC for traction, ABS tuned for sport and city riding, and an optional quick shifter for clutchless up and down shifts. The dash is a sleek 5-inch full-color TFT display featuring Bluetooth connectivity, turn-by-turn navigation, and even smartphone integration through the Honda RoadSync app. This is a motorcycle that blends classic heritage with smart technology in a way that feels natural, not forced. Now let's talk about handling. The 2026 CB750 uses a lightweight steel diamond frame designed for stiffness and agility. Paired with Showa SFF-BP upside-down front forks and a rear monoshock, the suspension setup is sporty yet forgiving, ideal for both spirited rides and daily commutes. Braking comes from dual 310mm front discs with radially mounted calipers and a 240mm rear disc, offering strong and confident stopping power. One of the most engaging parts of this motorcycle is its weight, or lack of it. At around 190 kilos wet weight, the CB750 feels nimble, flickable, and confidence-inspiring, even for newer riders, yet powerful enough to satisfy seasoned riders. It sits at the perfect sweet spot between lightweight naked bikes and heavy lighter-class machines. Design-wise, Honda gave the CB750 a personality that appeals across generations. It comes in striking colors: pearl glare white, matte gunpowder black metallic, Grand Prix red, and a retro-inspired candy blue that pays tribute to the original CB754. The LED headlight is round but modern, the taillight is sharp, and the overall package feels timeless yet fresh. This is the kind of motorcycle you'll park, walk away from, and turn back just to admire it again. Now, what makes the 2026 CB750 truly special is the way Honda positioned it in today's market. The motorcycle world in 2026 is flooded with aggressive naked bikes, futuristic designs, and electronics-heavy machines. Yet Honda chose to revive the CB750 name with a bike that blends heritage, simplicity, and technology into something unique. It isn't trying to be the most powerful or the flashiest. It's aiming to be the most well-rounded and iconic in its class. Honda knows the CB750 is more than a motorcycle. It's a symbol. The original bike revolutionized motorcycling by making Superbike performance accessible to everyday riders. The 2026 version carries that same philosophy. It's not a motorcycle for elites. It's for riders who want the perfect balance between history, technology, performance, and everyday usability. And let's not forget fuel efficiency. Honda engineered the 750 twin to deliver strong mileage without sacrificing thrill. Riders can expect around 23-25 km per litre, making it a practical choice for both city riding and long-distance touring. Add to that a comfortable seat, upright riding position, and well-placed foot pegs, and you've got a bike that's as comfortable on a daily commute as it is on a weekend adventure. The legacy factor is what makes the CB750 unforgettable. Riders who know the history will see this bike as a worthy successor to the machine that started it all. New riders, on the other hand, will discover a motorcycle that doesn't feel intimidating, but inspires confidence with every ride. Honda has priced the CB750 competitively as well, ensuring it doesn't just carry the name, but also the accessibility that made the original CB750 legendary. With availability across global markets, Honda clearly intends for the CB750 to reclaim its throne as the go-to motorcycle for riders seeking reliability, performance, and timeless style. So is the 2026 Honda CB750 just another naked bike? Absolutely not. This is Honda telling the motorcycle world that heritage still matters. That a motorcycle doesn't need to be overcomplicated to be iconic. That the spirit of freedom on two wheels is alive and well. The 2026 CB750 is more than a motorcycle. It's an invitation. An invitation to experience the perfect blend of past and future. To ride something that carries history in its DNA, but thrives in the modern age. To own a piece of Honda's soul, refined for today's rider. If you want a motorcycle that can thrill, commute, tour, and stand proud as a legend reborn, the Honda CB750 of 2026 is that machine. It's not just about specs. It's not just about performance. It's about connection. Between rider and machine, between past and present, between dreams and reality. The CB750 is back, and it's more than worthy of its crown.